Hello, and welcome to the Real-Esteem podcast. Today is May the 23rd, 2018. I'm your host, Patrick Tabor, and today on the Marriage Edition, we're going to talk about priority. If you'd like to listen to any of our previous podcasts or get more information about our book, please visit us at enith.com, EYNIITH.com. I realized a long time ago that we have to put priorities in place when it comes to your marriage, meaning your marriage comes before everything pretty much except for God. So you kind of have to put in perspective how important your spouse is in your life, and that needs to be verified in all of your actions, that you put them first before the kids, before mother and father, friends, other family members, work. She or he is more important than all of those things. If you value them that way, then you're putting the right perspective and priority on your marriage. In Genesis 2:24, it says, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and shall cleave to his wife, and they shall be one flesh." You have to let go of. It's not disbanding the relationships or ignoring the relationships that you have with your mother, your father, brother, sister. It just means that you put in perspective how important the person you vowed to love and cherish, and in the sight of God, that you said you would take care, love, and adore. And, it means that you always have that correct perspective, that they're more valuable in this relationship is serious or valuable, and you have to cherish that, and it has to show in all of your actions. 1 Peter 3:7 says, "Likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered." So one note is that you can pray all you want to, but if you're mistreating your spouse, you're hindering or stopping or holding up your prayers. You can't do negative aspects of a relationship, treating your spouse with disrespect and whatnot, and then expect God to continue to just bless you. You actually hinder the things that you're asking for because of your behavior. So make sure you put that understanding in place, that you're not going to get anything accomplished if you're hurting the one closest to you. And 1 Peter 3:1-5 says, "Likewise, wives, be subject to your own husbands, so that even if some do not obey the word, they may be won without a word by the conduct of their wives, when they see your respectful and pure conduct." So that is not the whole scripture. I think that's verse 1 and 2, maybe just 1. Regardless, what it means is that you have the ability as a wife to even win your husband over without preaching to them or beating them over the head with a Bible or trying to force them to act a certain way. Your conduct, your character in itself, being respectful and having pure conduct, if he's any kind of a man, that should change him, because he would wonder why you were so loving, so kind, so friendly, if he's any kind of man. So it says that your conduct and character can really win your husband over if they are not obeying the word. So please make sure that you have your priorities in perspective as a wife, to make sure that your husband is taken care of and well loved, and he sees the love of God through you. If that be the case and he is any kind of man, it will change him. It will not only affect him in the way he treats you, but it'll affect him in the future going forward, and how he's going to change his life. If he really does love the Lord and wants to know him better, that will be a good sign that he needs to change. For husbands, you cannot follow society's pattern that men should follow. You have to be a husband or a house man. You have to consider your wife in all of your decisions. You have to make sure you announce and notify her of things that you're praying about and you're seeking and you're doing, because you are going to share It says, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers won't be hindered. So you need to respect her as your partner. She is your, not only your friend, but she is your other half. She is the necessary piece to complete this whole union. You can't leave her out of the equation when you're making decisions. So honor her in the sense that she is a portion of this. She is a half of this union, and you want to make sure that she's honored in that she's valued in that you show priority. You know, sometimes you'll have to give up a basketball game or a football game or whatnot to spend time with her because she's more valuable than the basketball game or the football game. And when you show her that, you build a stronger relationship. You can build a stronger friendship, a stronger union that will help everything that you guys have to do in the future. So you always want to make sure that you put in perspective, your spouse is the priority. Only God is more of a priority. I hope you got something out of this today. Be blessed. Grace and peace.